Hey, how's it going today? Well, we're back in Willow Creek and we are about to work on the Feldman exterior yet again. And I'm kind of excited because there's like some neat things that I'm looking forward to building on this particular installment. So I will meet you in just a little bit in build mode and we will get started. I'll see you in a bit. All right, so as you can see, we are in the backyard and I've put just a few little things out that I wanted to have. I've got a swimming pool, as you can see. I've got a deck area for entertainment, and I've got this little walled off area with a little gate. And I am going to be using that as like a little entertainment space. Well, I mean, obviously this entire area in the back is entertainment space, but you'll see what I mean in just a little bit. Before I do that though, I don't want to forget to get a trash can outside. So I really feel like we're going to need that. And I'm feeling like just maybe this guy, or well, this one actually looks a little bit more residential, I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and put that over here on the outside. Actually, I'm gonna put it where this gate is and move the gate over a little bit. And I think that will be good. A nice place to put it. And then as you can see, I have built the tree house, so that is all ready to go from last time. I did not put anything on the outside. I've been like so lazy to actually work on this, and it took so long to build the treehouse because I just had Cyrus do it, even though storyline is that the uncles and granddad helped. But I just had Cyrus do it and it turned out fine. It's just, yeah. So I'm gonna have to do that off screen at some point, probably this weekend or something, I don't know. But let's go ahead. I've obviously pulled out some things, as you can see, under this pergola. And yeah, we'll go ahead and start assembling all of that in a bit. But I want to go ahead and just put on some foundation lattice on the decking. And I'm just going to match it in with the house lattice. And then I want to put in some kind of fencing. I'm not sure which one I want to use, though. I did not have that in mind yet. But out here, I'm going to be putting kind of like a little outside kitchen sort of area. You'll see what I mean in a bit. I'm just thinking this one would be really nice. It just is kind of basic, and I feel like it would fit really well. And then I'm going to go ahead and steal the stairs. I'm going to put those right here and over here. And these might change locations just because I'm of the placement of everything I'm going to be putting on top of this deck. It's probably not going to be exactly where I'm putting these stairs. If that makes any sense. So you'll see. And then I do want to have some handrails because it's just safer, but I think these are the ones that fit. Yeah, they don't really like say the same thing, but they are. So I'm just going to put that as our railing. And then I'm going to be using this flagstone flooring as our tile, like all down here on this lower area, save for this grassy area, which you'll see in a bit. But this is from Harry. Again, if this is your first time watching, welcome in. But we are using custom content from the creator Harry in this build. And so if you go to her website, I have link in the descriptions in the description. But yeah, you'll be able to get everything from her website. I have everything that I'm using here is free on her website, and that's just so that it's accessible to everybody. And yeah, I'm just going to do this because I want some extra space for lounge areas and things. So let me I didn't pull that out. Let me go ahead and do that very quickly. Ooh, I think these would be nice. These are from the Jourdain collection and they are very pretty. I'm going to do that in this lighter blue color. Just think that's really cute. I'm not sure about the placement just yet. I'm not sure. Let's do that though, and just put a few of these. Again, let me put this down on this. We're popping up because I had everything up on the second or third level there. But I like that they entertain quite often when they are home. They have like family members and they have a ton of family. So I'm going to put like at least 3 here. I think that would be just really nice to have that. And then I would like to have some kind of little table in between and possibly one with an umbrella because I would imagine it gets pretty hot. Well, I know that's more of like eating table. So, I think I want to go for these base game Eco-Freak teak tables in this grayer swatch and just put that in between, just a couple of these in between. And then I do think I would like to have some kind of an umbrella as well for out here. I think this will be the one from Seasons, and probably just that beige color, not that one. I was just seeing what that one was like. Probably just this one. The lighting is so odd on this. So I guess it's beige. Yeah, it looks pretty beige to me. So I think that's what we're going to go ahead and do. And I think I'm just going to try to zoom that in here someplace. I do have move objects on, so it's really not going to matter that much. And I'll play test. And this is not, of course, going to cover all 3 of these, but you know, it's just, it does the job for now. So I want to have that. And then, so I think this will be the flooring that I'm going to be using because I just want this to be a little bit more refined than just that subflooring. And this is rustic and kind of like worn and kind of sun faded a little bit, but it looks like it was treated at one point. So it just is a little bit more refined, and that's kind of what I want for the flooring here. So then I'm moving on to the little entertainment area back here. And that is this little fire pit moment. Now, the way that I want this, let's see, I'm going to bring that back over here a little bit. I would like to put like a little planter over here. And I know I said that I didn't want to put anything like that they would have to really be fussing over, and they're not going to. I just want to have like a little cute purple moment in this. Possibly from one of these guys, and like it's growing up onto our pergola. Pergola. I don't know how to say. And now I'm feeling self-conscious. But yeah, let me size this down a little bit and put that up with the 9 key slightly. There we go. So I think that'll be fine. It's not really floating up, but this is going to make more sense that it's coming from this planter and then like crawling up the pergola that I've got here. Okay, and I think that's perfect there. Well, I mean, it's only on one side, so maybe I don't need that. Or maybe I should put this like over here. Yeah, let's try that. Let's put it over here in this kind of like no man's land because there's really nothing over here. So maybe this would make more sense. Yeah, I'm going to kind of like spray this out to look like it's kind of like grown in both of those and kind of flood it over onto the pergola. And yeah, that way it kind of looks more realistic to me. I just hate when things, I know it's just a game, I know it's a simulation game, but like I kind of hate when things are just like, why is there just some random thing here? Where is it growing from? You know, I don't know, maybe that's just me. Oh, but this is cutting a little bit too much into the stairs, so let me move these stairs. And because see, that's what I was saying, is kind of like I didn't think those stairs would stay there. You know, there we are. And maybe I'll just pop a little extra, little cute something in there to kind of give it some height, so it's not just them alone. I like how I was like, oh, you know what? We're not going to like do that much landscaping. And we did like a little bit more than I thought. But you know what? Again, these people are entertaining and this is cute. So I'm actually going to go ahead now and I'm going to add a patio warmer over here. So it just would be nice to have it, you know, if you're out here and It's a little cold because apparently Willow Creek does get cold, even though this is supposed to be the American South. But I mean, well, I don't know. I don't live in the South. I live in the Midwest, but I apparently hear that they do have some like cold times. So it would be nice to be able to come out here if you're not going to use the fire exactly and just be chilling out and being warm, I guess. So I think that is that done, and I'm really happy with that. I think that's cute. I might put like a few little extra potted plants around just to kind of end things, but let's go ahead and we'll continue on with this area here. And this is one of my very, very favorite objects in the entire game, is this little movie screen thing. It's so cute, and it's got the little lights. I love it, and anytime I get to use it, I be using it. So with that, I am going to put just a few things here. I've got this blanket, which I've stolen from inside, and I think I'd like to change the pattern of it, but let's see, maybe this one. I think that'd be pretty cute. And I want to make sure it's facing forward so that it can be used to be sat upon. And then I've got just a few of these camping chairs. And I've put a couple of, or I'm sorry, not a couple of, my goodness. So I'm trying to act like everything is okay, but just not too long ago, because my computer is old and crappy, I got the blue screen of death. But luckily I had like the rest of OBS saved my previous recording, but now I had to go back through and like redo everything that we just did because I didn't even think to save. So that was fun for me. So if things look a little bit off slightly, it's just because that's what happened. And I have to get a new computer at some point. But I'm putting in these camp chairs. Again, I feel like this is so cute. I really love when I get to make things like this. This is like my dream. I would love to have a little backyard area. Well, I mean, we have a backyard area, but it's like odd. So you really can't do like something like this as much, but where you could like set up a little movie area situation. You know, I think that would be very cute. And then I've got this last chair. I have a lot of chairs just simply because that is what I've got, because they have a lot of family that come through. So I think that's going to be good. Yeah, I think that's what we've got. Because I could see like grandparents, mom and dad, maybe uncle, aunt, whoever, and kids just all piled up on the blanket and all on these chairs and stuff, watching that. So then what I would like to do, I want to add some of those party lights. I'm going to add those in every single build that I possibly can, because I can. Let me see. I like to put them on the posts, and then here. And then that'll be perfect. I just need to get the poles for that. Here are the poles. And again, I'm going to complain every single time that I use these that they're not like right next to it in the catalog. But yep. So we've got that. And then I'm probably going to also put some, while I'm here, on here as well, just because I want to keep the party going, And then I'm thinking, why don't I do something like this here? Yeah, that'll connect to the house, so that's okay. And then I think I might just kind of like do this weird thing where I'm going to overlap them. Maybe not. Let me see. Just because it's so awkward. Like it's not like fitting. Maybe just like that. That's fine. And then maybe just kind of like do this weird thing here where it kind of connects to the house, even though it's not connecting to the house. Let's see. Can I add a light pole? Yeah, I can. It's going to be awky, but it's whatever. I mean, it's like kind of realistic because, I mean, if you think about it, when you're setting up these lights, they're only going to be like a specific size or like, like length. So I think that's okay. I think that's fine. And let's see what that's like with the lights off. Oh yeah, that'll do it. I also would like to maybe put in like a little bit of a toddler play area because I do have these things out for Penelope, like bigger kid. I also put a swing set out, which I'll show you in a bit, and we'll kind of go through that together. But I want to put something for little kids because, again, it's not just Penelope here. We've got Charlie, and then we also probably will have some of the cousins that come over quite often, and that would just be kind of nice to have some kind of little play area for them that is kind of roped off. So I think I like the orca. I think that's cute. Yeah, I like that. Maybe one of the little pool thingies. Let me see. Let's make sure that that can fit. Yeah, that'll fit. So let me actually kind of just put this maybe like over here and this over here just to give us a little bit more room. Yeah, I think that'll be pretty cute. Hopefully they can use this. Again, I will play test, so don't you worry. As I always say, don't you worry. So yeah, that'll be pretty cute. I think it would be nice to have a little bit more toddler play stuff for like outside, but I guess what else would you have for toddlers outside? I don't know. Let's look at swatches too. We're chilling and hanging out. Oh, it's really nothing that big a deal. Okay. Maybe this one. It's just kind of plain and basic. That's fine. But I love the little orca. He's so cute. Love him. And the little guy up here. I don't know. When I first saw a toucan when I was a kid, like on television, I was like, besides like the cereal guy, like I was like, what is on its face? They don't have toucans where I'm from, as you can probably surmise. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to work on the outdoor kitchen, which is so fun for me, actually. I would love to have something like this. I think it would be really cute. Although I don't really want to do like the work to have to keep this up, if that makes any sense, to keep it clean, to keep things working well. I mean, if this is uncovered, I just don't know how well it would work, but maybe it's completely fine. I don't know. Any of you guys have any kind of outdoor kitchens and it's completely fine? Let me know. Okay, I can't put that on the corner. Maybe I'll just put on move objects and do it anyway, you know, because I kind of want that into there so I have as much space as possible. And scooch you over a little bit. Actually, let me make sure that that's going to have enough room here. Yeah, that's good. And I've just got like 2 more counters here. I've got that piece and then like a little end piece as well. And that way it's not clogging that stair area. Like I said, I'm hoping that this was the original. I think it is. I think if I look back at my like video that I had recorded, I think this is the original railing and fencing that I originally picked out before the blue screen of doom. So yeah, I'm also going to be putting in, but I'm going to take off move objects, this very lovely table. Again, this is a hairy table, the Jardin round parasol table. See, she's calling it a parasol, you know? So, I don't know. I guess it's just maybe preference. I'm going to be using these base game chairs to kind of put out here. And I'm using this larger table, like I said, just because, again, they have a lot of people who come over and they do a lot of entertaining and you need more than just like that little 4-seater. So having 6 seats definitely would help. And I do already have a little bench that I had pulled out for over here, just to kind of give your Sims a little bit of a, well, now that I'm thinking about it, I might actually just put it over here and then put some kind of like flowers or plants over here. So let's see how that goes. But I'm going to scoot that a little bit further in if I can. There we go. That's fine. I would love to put maybe some kind of a rug out here. I know people are weird about that, but I mean, there are outdoor rugs and I just think it would like finish it off. So let me take a look maybe I'll pull out some plants and things for around here too, so that we can kind of finish off these areas. And then when I come back, we'll do some terrain painting. We'll put on the rest of the decoration-y things that I've pulled out, and we'll just see what else we can get into. So I'll be right back. Okay, so as promised, I have pulled out just a few things, and I am going to be putting in a rug or a set of rugs that I just thought this kind of went with the outside. I don't know, maybe it doesn't. It kind of goes with my Salvadorian situation with this family, and they got just a bunch of rugs, and they just put them outside. They're chilling outside. I think this is the best swatch to go with though for this. It doesn't really go with the gingham, but I mean, real life doesn't always be matching, so it don't always be matching. There you go. That's my motto. I have this big old banana leafy tree thing here that I'm putting on this corner, and I've got a lot of custom content. Like for instance, this is from the Jardin custom content pack, and this is just a little planter. And what I went ahead and did is I kind of moved that bench along a little bit just to fit this in around this door. I think it gives it a little extra something, and yeah, so we're doing that. And then I'm just going to put that here just to kind of make it so that stick is not just like in the thing. Like maybe the stick is anchored for the lights into there. Just gives it a little bit of extra dimension, and I like that quite a lot. I've got this potted fern tree also from the Jardin collection from Harry that I'm putting here by the pool. I just think it's really nice and floofy and looks a little bit palm-esque, but it's a fern apparently, so there you go. And then I've got this potted, is it a tea tree? T-I? I don't know, but yeah, it's really cute, and it's going right over here in this corner. I think it gives a little extra something that we needed over there. Originally, I was thinking I wanted to put something here too, and I still might. It's just that the things I wanted to put over there weren't really going with what I had in mind. So originally what I wanted to do is put some of these like cypress trees. Maybe I'll do like a cypress tree and then just call it a day. And I really liked it. Yeah, and I think it was this. There you go. Yeah. I think that's fine. Just gives it a little extra poshness. I don't even know if I'm using that word right. I'm an American. I have no idea. But I also have. I wanted to use some of these. This just looked a little bit blank over here and like it needed a little extra something. So I'm just putting a couple of these or a few of these alongside of here. Just going to center that. There you go. And if I hadn't pulled the pool out as much, I would put some here too, but I don't think we really need that. You need the space for the walkway, and I don't want to do too much, So one thing I think I do want to do, what I don't normally do in pools, is I kind of want to change how this looks, like the walls and the flooring and stuff. So let me see. Ooh, that would be nice. Or just like the terracotta. Let's see what it looks like above ground if we do that. You can't really see, but I like the warmness of it because I've got like those flagstone. Yeah, I think I like that. Let's see about the walls. Maybe just this spa day horizontal mosaic tile. It's pretty neutral, and it's not really the main star of the show anyway. I just think it looks a little bit nicer. It's a small little detail. I don't really change it usually, but I think it's kind of nice, So I do want to put in some lights out here on the pool, just so that you can do some night swimming. Sometimes night swimming is like some of the best swimming. It's relaxing. Ooh, and it can be romantic too. So yeah, let's just put those in. Just a few on the bottom as well. Okay, so that is all finished on that. So I think that's actually really nice. And I think there might be just a few little other details that I would like to put. But for now, I'm pretty happy with that. And so what I did was I moved that swing set and I just changed it to the white swatch. I just thought that was really cute with the white detailing on the house. And that way Penelope and her friends have some like little places that they can swing and have fun and just kind of like, it's not like right here all up in this area. I think it would be nice to be able to put something closer, like a swing set maybe added to this, but I don't know, maybe like a tire swing. I don't know. It just, maybe they thought of those things, but they just didn't do them. But I do want to put a couple of these little flowers that I can't seem to pick up along here as well. Just a couple. I don't want to like overdo it. It just, you know, gives it a little extra something sweet and quaint. And then I think I'm going to size these down a little bit too to give it a little bit more realism. All right, so I think terrain paint is the last thing that we'll be doing for today. So I'm going to make this pretty soft and pretty small just to put some little accents. Now I will be doing like this, not that, like that. They kind of look like they've been swinging on here and it's been used pretty frequently. And then maybe soften that down slightly more and just kind of give it a little extra. And then I think I would like to put some of this little grass detail, or it's kind of like sparsity. So I think the grass is still growing. It's just kind of like, you know, where it's got more traffic, it's a little bit more patchy. So I think that will be nice. And then the other thing I was thinking, well, let me finish this up before I get ahead of myself. I would like to put some dirt around here too. Just to kind of, that's where the little daisies are growing out of. But I don't want it to be all dirt. I want it to be some of that patchy grass too. So let's adjust to that. Yeah, I think that would do. And can you imagine how like muddy this gets when it rains? Okay. Oh, let me go ahead and actually put a little path out here too. I'm going to widen that slightly and just kind of make a little path like where they would be coming and going from these little areas. And there we go. Maybe soften that out just a little bit and make it slightly smaller. All right. And this as well. There we are. And then, of course, a little bit of that. And some more patches around here. There we go. And then I think I would like to maybe put some of that here, just kind of like where the slide and everything has gotten a lot of shade and there's just not a lot of grass growing there. It's realistic, you know? And then one of the last things that I wanted to do is kind of put a path like all the way through here coming from this, because I like the way that this looks. This is from the For Rent pack. I can't see tree, thanking you. There we go. I want to put that like all the way back here, and maybe I should make that double wide then here too. I just like the leaves. I think it's cute, and I'm thinking about, even though I did all that work, maybe replacing these pavers with this. But I think if I do that, I don't think I can put the terrain around there. That's the only thing to kind of give it that like worn look. Yeah, see, it doesn't really work like that. So that's fine. And I don't mind that it's actually kind of clean like this. So there's not a lot between here. Because if you think about it, people aren't really going to be using this as often as they're going to be using this front walk area. So that it doesn't bother me at all that it's kind of like that. So we're going to just bring this all the way down here. And yeah, I like that. It's a nice little path. And I think I'd like to go ahead and do that on this other side too. But I want to see how that's going to look. Maybe I'll just do that one instead of a double path. Yeah, like that. All the way to this gate. And hey, look at that. It's like perfectly straight. Ha ha ha. All right. Well, there you go. Yeah, I saw that the other day and I was like, oh, I could have just totally used those instead of these pavers. I'm still going to have to rethink that. Let me see. Let's try it. If I don't like it, then I'll just, hit the backspace and it'll be fine. So don't you worry. Okay, and then let's try. Yeah, I think I like that. Yeah. Let's do that. Well, you learn something new every day. I just can't believe how much time I spent. I did that also on that new series that I'm working on. If you guys haven't seen that, check it out. Is it a cult? I don't know. But yeah, I did that also with all those pavers, just one by one. But I think this is fine too. You don't have all of that in between that it kind of looks a little artificial. But I mean, it is a life simulator, So for now, I'm going to leave that here. I don't think there's much else we're going to be doing out here, save for just a few little things. But I kind of want to leave the last bit for the very, very last video on this particular series, because I don't want to let this house go. It's one of my faves, and yeah, I don't know, it just needs a little bit of extra touches, and then we'll do a house walkthrough for the final. It'll be a little bit shorter one, of course, but don't want to let go. Anyway, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Make good choices, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.